What up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Uma, aka Fabian. And for those that don't know me, I'm a transgender and I post videos about changes that I'm experiencing during my transition. So if you guys want to come along the journey with me, subscribe, click on the bell so you get notified as soon as I post new videos, and come along the ride with me. So yeah. So today we're gonna talk about. I was gonna post a video about being 14 days, so 2 weeks post-op FTM top surgery, but I forgot. So it's technically, let me see, 17 days post-op, because it was 2 weeks Wednesday and now it's Saturday. So yeah. Anyways, this is how I look now, guys. Check me out. From the side. As you guys can tell, I can stretch my arm a whole lot more. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is how I look. Check out my right nipple. Hopefully you guys could see. Let me see if I can get better light for you guys. Hold on. Alright. This right here, just so you know, it's from the tape that I used to cover my nipples. But yep. So number one, a lot of the scab is already coming off. I got a shower, so I still have the marks from the tape right now. The nipple area that's still dark, that still hasn't peeled off. As you could tell, it kind of looks like it's starting to kind of want to come off. The bruising is not as bad anymore. The scar, as you could tell, it's pretty dark. The tape still hasn't fallen off. But where I have my where I had my drains right here, that's already completely closed. It's already kind of scarring. So yeah. And this is how it looks. Now the one on the left, the nipple on this side, it's extremely dark. I think a little bit from here is already falling off, especially from down here. But this one I really still don't have any feelings. Same thing, tape hasn't fallen off. The hole where I had the drain hasn't fallen off. I mean, closed up already. Down here, I'm not as inflamed as you could tell. Still a little swollen, but not as much. Yeah, so this is how it looks, guys. Now let's talk about feeling. It's not as hard as it was before. It's still hard, but not as much. In here, it's not as lumpy as it was before, but it still is. However, guys, this right here feels pretty hard. It kind of feels like a hard muscle inside. It feels like all of this feels kind of hard, kind of like goes down like this. This still feels kind of hard. In here it's already more soft, you could tell. In here it's a little more soft already, not as hard anymore. In here it starts being hard again, and then all the way down here. And since it feels hard in here, when I wear the vest, guys, because I've told you guys from my previous videos, I still have to wear it every day in order to take it off when I'm gonna shower. And I'm about to shower right now, and I took it off anyways because I want to show you guys how it looks. But I need to wear it on for 3 weeks, they said, and I don't have my follow-up, my 3rd week follow-up until next Thursday. So that means that I still have to wear it for a while. Unfortunately, the vest does buck the hell out of me now, even more than it did before. Well, in regards to the pressure, not as much, because it's already kind of overstretched a little bit, so it's kind of loose. But the fact that this is kind of hard and I still have those little lumps in here, with the pressure, it really bugs me, and I feel like it gets more hard and a little more swollen. So I kind of want to just take it off when I get home and just let it breathe. And I have slept 2 nights in a row without it. I have it on all day, and at night I'll take it off. And I kind of wake up and it's the lumps kind of faded, kind of went down a little bit. So I don't know if it gets like that too because of the vest. I'm not quite sure, guys. I'm not a doctor, so if you're someone that has already um, had the top surgery and you've already been like, I don't know, 6 months post-op or something, and you're not wearing your vest anymore, let me know, guys, if it's normal that you guys feel lumps. It's so normal that it feels hard. Like how long did you guys wear that vest for? I kind of have a couple of questions. I can't answer that right now because I'm still during that process. Once I'm finished, I'll post a video, and then and after I have my follow-up, I'll let you guys know what the doctor says about all of this. But I'm curious to know what you guys went through. It still feels like I have the way it feels is it feels like I have a sunburn. And excuse all the cables I got on the bed, guys. My bad. It feels like I have a sunburn. And then you're rubbing your sunburn. That's how it feels. It's not as bad as it was before, but it feels like that still. Not as much, but it still feels like that. It still feels a little numb inside, but the numbness is starting to go away, and I feel like I'm starting to feel more than I used to. But yeah, it's just kind of hard, guys. Now, in regards to what things that I could and things that I cannot do, I could drive the car better. I feel like I could actually drive my car now. But the doctor said not to drive it for the next 2 weeks. So for 3 full weeks, technically. So until I have my next follow-up on Thursday, I really hope that she allows me to drive my car now, because I miss my car. I don't mind my girl's car, It takes me from point A to point B, but it's like a Barbie car. So yeah. Yeah, I miss driving my stick shift. I still cannot reach, for example, the light right here, right? I can't reach like this little one that's right here. I really can't reach that far, guys. Let me see if I can. And that's because if you look right here, it's still pulling me. You see? So this muscle kind of pulls. However, my doctor did say it's the next 2 weeks not to be doing anything higher than my shoulder length. But I feel better. I feel like I'm recuperating pretty fast, so I know I could do this. However, I still have my limits. Like I've told you guys in my previous video, it kind of, your muscle restricts you. So little by little, as it starts getting loose, because it is hard, as it starts getting loose, I think that's when softer, that's when you're able to kind of reach for stuff that higher than your shoulder. But if I do this, let me see if you could see what happens. You see this pulls. Same thing on this side. I feel this right here pull. Now, I don't know if this is because it's healing, but there are times where I have the vest, or at any time during the day, I just get random pinches in here. Then I start getting kind of like an itching, burning sensation. So I think that's just because it's healing. But I could put pressure now. So if I want, I could do this. I couldn't do that before. So I could sit down with no problem, right? And then lift myself up. But I kind of, I think I overstretched my arm right now and I feel the pull. But yeah, so I still have restriction, guys. So my conclusion to this is that I recommend you guys, if you're going to have top surgery, when the doctor really tells you that it takes about 3 weeks for you to get back on track, I think it doesn't matter how fast you heal, or it doesn't matter how much you could handle pressure. Pain. Like myself, I think I could tolerate pain pretty well. However, besides that, the tightness that you have in here is what prevents you from restrictions too. And you might be able to heal outside better, but in the inside you're still healing. So you need to get your body, let your body, do its thing, take its time. And I really recommend, guys, that if your doctor says don't do anything for 3 weeks and you could really take 3 weeks off and you can afford that, I recommend that you really do take those 3 weeks off and literally do not do much for those 3 weeks. The same thing you couldn't do for the first week and a half, that you pretty much can't do anything. Really don't do it, because I'm like doing this a lot. I'm stretching, I'm moving, I'm reaching for stuff that I could do, that I'm able to do right now, that I couldn't do last week, right? But I don't know if maybe that's one of the reasons why it still gets a little hard, why it still gets a little bit sensitive. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really recommend, guys, that you need to rest. That's one of my main things. And do not drive. Do not get on the car for the first 2 weeks. Trust me, I did, and that's why I had this hematoma, and maybe that's one of the reasons why it's taking me a little longer to recuperate, because I think I would have had been better if it wasn't for that. It's still yellowish. It was a big bruise. I was bruised all over. Now I'm better, but yep, this is me now. Yeah, check it out. All right, guys. That's all I got for you guys. If you guys have any questions, comment below. If you guys think this video was helpful for you, comment below as well, and like my video, subscribe as well, click on that bell, so I can see you guys next Thursday, and we'll talk about the follow-up with my doctor. Alright, guys, peace. Have a happy Saturday, weekend, or Monday, whatever day it is, whatever you're at, whatever it is that you're doing. I'll let you guys get back to it. Peace.